New intro, though. What you know, couple pints pod.
Baby.
What you know.
This is
Talking conspiracies, drink a couple beers with me, maybe Kollin too, because I'm spitting on the beat, and I got that fire flow, just like we got and we the best podcast you ever show. Hey, couple pints pod, hey, couple pints pod.
Crack a brew and sit on back, baby.
There you go, kick them feet up. Fucking
Fuck yeah.
fucking borrow Q's webcam and call me a podcast producer. This is a couple pints pod.
Borrow Q's webcam and call me Wendy. We're on video too.
Yeah, here we are. We just got off take one. We were using his dank GF Breeze.
Shout out my
Awesome
dank GF for
Canon,
that
but it
fucking sick cannon.
turns out that has a 12-minute video limit. So we were very let down right when the heat kind of started coming into the kitchen.
Right
and
when
it's
the lasagna
and
was
it's
about to be
extremely
put
cold in here.
into the oven.
Yeah, I don't like headphones either.
Oh,
So once again, we're doing
but
this.
thank you so much for the
Yeah,
camera,
thanks,
Bree.
Bree.
Thank you
We
so
appreciate
much.
it. So
Fucking dank.
today's a
GF.
little different.
Dang.
If the quality sucks or whatever, it's because we're new to this. And so far, our recording program is Zoom. So we're in a video call with me and me only.
I'm here too, but I'm not in the Zoom. JMac.
We're back together. Welcome to our studio. It's magnificent.
I was gonna say, give him an introduction of where we are.
This is where we work. This is
where the magic
this is
happens,
Couple
right?
Pines Pod HQ. And
Where everything started.
we're gonna try and get better videos. We're looking into cameras and better editing and all that
Very
stuff.
true.
Also, Alec, if you watch or listen to this, please fulfill your promise and come be our video producer.
Come on, please, man.
Anyway, all that being said,
Help us out.
what are we talking about today?
Fuck, you want to do an intro?
Yeah, sure.
You do it.
You seem thirsty. So, Kollin and I have been deeply obsessed and somehow able to relate everything back into the Galactic Federation.
Very weird how it all ties
Yeah.
back into
Like last week, we tied Ghislaine to it.
No, Epstein's ranch.
Well, no,
Well, her father.
the
but no,
trailer was me saying, yeah.
Yeah, but no, that was.
Those are the
just
rule
a
of sixes.
really
Now we're working
military.
backwards.
Okay.
Those were the steps. We did it in what? 3 steps. Epstein, Ghislaine Maxwell, her dad, Galactic Federation.
And how
Or no,
it's
4 steps because Israel.
Yeah,
Galactic
Israel
Federation.
military and the U.S. military, the only two who come out and say, "Yeah, no, we talked to aliens." That was the fantastic point that blew my mind.
Yeah, it was a great little screen grab there. Anyway, so today we're gonna be relating. This one's a fucking like taking candy from a baby though.
Yeah.
Elon Musk and his ties to the Galactic Federation. Because first off, most people think Elon Musk is a fucking alien to begin with. I mean, think about the dude.
No, I have nothing to say exactly, but he's either an alien or he's a clone, or he has clones.
Well, we just saw on Forbes he has 7 kids all of a sudden. I thought he had 2.
Yeah, I thought he only had that one that was with the computer.
No, because he had another one. With his last wife, he has like a 15-year-old kid, and then I thought XAE bomber plane McGee or whatever the kid's name is was his second kid, but Forbes apparently says he has 7.
I was gonna say why haven't we have you ever seen his kids?
I saw his son on a Disney Plus SpaceX documentary about going to Mars, his older son, and that was it.
I hope he has some cute kids, because otherwise
his 14-year-old kind of looks like Barron Trump. Let me see if I can find a picture.
Because otherwise, if they look like poor Elon before he had that facelift and that hair transplant.
Holy shit, he does have a shitload of kids.
I mean, no diss, Elon, you're
I mean, who are we to not believe Forbes? But
dank master.
XAEAXII, Nevada, Alexander, Griffin, Kai, Damien, Saxon, and Xavier.
Wow.
Pretty cool names.
I was going to say, those are sick names. I hope they do sports. Because those are going to be, if they get good enough to do professional sports, and name, oh, those are gonna be sick jerseys. But back to our actual point that we're trying
Either way,
to make.
yeah. Elon Musk has direct relations to the Galactic Federation, and the reason I think that is because last night I did the same thing as Ghislaine, but I said to you, which sparked this. Originally, this was going to be about making a murderer, because after our last episode, when I was
Yeah.
quarantined, I watched it and I was like, Kollin, we have to shed light on this, but we're not Netflix, so we're going with something we can have fun with.
Yes, I agree. What
So what I said to you last night was, well, we read that Haima Shed said that the Federation doesn't want to let us in until we have a better understanding of space travel and things like. Oh, there's the man
there
himself.
he
Thanks
is.
for the
There's
camera, bro.
freaking
Looks
Q.
great.
Thank you, dude.
So we were saying, or I was saying, what a Shed said was, no, we had it on. It makes us look orange. Look at that.
You're a wild man.
We ain't trying to look like Trump out here. Also, I want a link for that. I think I might just buy one for us. We'll figure it out later.
Sick quality, but
so
still,
we were saying,
they didn't want to let us
or
in.
I was
We
saying,
weren't ready.
Oh yeah, they didn't want to let us in because we're ready, and until we have a better understanding of space travel and spaceships, they're like, you're not ready. But now, for the first time ever, we're potentially going to colonize Mars. We have spaceships that can go and return. And
created by Elon Musk. And his
aside from hitting like light speed, what else do we have to do as far as space travel goes to get in?
Maybe.
And light speed could be the last thing, because think about how dumb Star Wars would be if the Millennium Falcon couldn't do the Kessel Run.
Dude.
Let alone in 14 parsecs.
14.
But
I was about to say that's don't forget the parsecs.
Think about, oh, you didn't fucking watch it with us.
What?
The last episode of Mandalorian where Boba Fett ship is following and they're in the hyper, like, if you can't do that, why are you in the Galactic Federation?
Why are you doing it? You can't travel anywhere fast. You can't get from point A to point B in
so
under seconds.
I guess that might be our final step, but I think we're showing promise, which is why I think Elon Musk is directly related to the Galactic Federation. And if they talk to fucking Trump before they talk to Musk, I don't think the Galactic Federation knows that much.
Well,
no offense if you're listening. No offense if you're listening. That's just my opinion.
They only talked to him because, remember, he was going to blow the lid. The only reason they got in contact with him is because he was about to blow it wide open. And they called him up. That's what he was saying. They called him up. Harim Mashed, that's what he said. Don't do it, man.
True, yeah.
Now, obviously, I think with the position that Elon Musk in, with the investment in stocks, with his companies, if he was to come out and say that before he had these ties with the government, doing SpaceX and being pretty much a man in a very well position of power, he probably would have gotten Tesla and everything he was doing kind of cleared away. So even though...
Oh, like if it was public that he was...
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, yeah, he had to resign from Tesla for 2 years for smoking weed. So, like, yeah.
I mean, obviously, they said, whoa, man. What's this going to do to you?
But
Be a
also,
loose cannon?
Also, how do you get permission to put a fucking Model S in space?
Probably they wanted to see what autonomous craft that we have on
like
Earth
just because
already.
you own a rocket company doesn't mean you could just put shit in space.
So here, hypothetically,
because you have to think about it. If you could, don't you think like China would just like put shit in space just to be like, we did it? Like, you got to have some sort of authorization or something to be like, yeah, just blow a car up there.
See, I don't know, with their government and their military, do you even think that they're open to those type of talks? I was gonna say,
I think
because
no. I'm like 90% sure space is like a global, like, it's not like, oh, our government said no. Obviously funding comes from that local government, but like local in terms of international, but like until Musk started doing this shit, like every time we'd send someone to the ISS, they'd launch out of Kazakhstan with like Russian cosmonauts and shit.
Yeah, but also you remember
like our space program struggled until Musk came through.
That super telescope that China was building?
Oh yeah, that's like better than the Hubble.
Well, guess what, man? After it was built, I think it was a few months or exactly a month after it was built and it was up and working, and finding whatever they were doing, sending communications, whatever they're doing, they they're taking it down.
Oh,
Yeah. So that's what I'm
that's
thinking.
weird.
Very weird.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. They're taking
I
it
thought you
down
were
for
gonna say
what
like
reason?
we launched it or something.
No, so that's why I thought maybe that they kind of closed off those talks because they didn't want to do that yet because they didn't feel they had the control over it totally.
Or maybe like I'm saying, NASA, who owns the Hubble, was like, okay, well now you have to share this shit with us so we can all learn. And maybe they were just like, no, and they're taking it out of the sky.
Mm,
That seems like a very Chinese government move.
true.
No offense, Q. Thanks
Yeah,
for the
no
camera.
offense. Love you so much for the camera cue. But whoa.
Nah, he doesn't fucking agree with that shit. That's
Okay,
why he
so
lives here.
let's say SpaceX.
Yeah, now let's fantasize for a little bit, and then by that time, oh shit, we didn't start a timer.
Did we not?
Whatever, we'll see.
Gah,
Last time we set a timer and ended up going like 45 minutes, and I cut
who
a lot out.
cares? Who cares?
So yeah, let's speculate. What do you think?
SpaceX.
In my head, in a perfect world, let me just say this before you
Okay.
rant. I'll make a logical point. You make your point.
Bring it, bitch.
So I think that in my head, what would be not only possible behind closed doors, but also realistic would be they've been working with Musk because we could take this back to the Mars episode when I
That
said
I proved you wrong on.
no, when I said, okay, well, now you did. Now you did. I'll give you that. The underground base allegedly exists.
So
You thought only we built it
episode
though,
3.
so you're not that right.
Episode 3.
But
Go back.
what I said on episode 3 was they wouldn't tell us until it's perfect.
Mm-hmm.
And then I brought up,
We agreed on that though. And
no,
I thought I
because then
brought it up because that was one of my points.
it doesn't
saying
matter.
that,
It doesn't
okay,
matter.
yeah,
The
fuck,
point
we can't
is,
go there.
the
Fuck.
point is, we brought up they wouldn't tell us the details till it was perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we brought up how Elon Musk, no one knew about SpaceX, even though it's been a company for like 15, 20 years,
Okay.
even existed until his rocket was near perfect. He got the publicity for the first few blowing up. And now they did well over 100, possibly even 200 space missions last year with like 4 different rockets.
True.
So now we know that that's perfect. Now, all of a sudden, apply that same logic to the Galactic Federation.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, maybe this Israel guy leaked it and then said Trump was associated with it. But I think logistically and in a perfect conspiracy-ridden world that Musk is actually like the lead American, even though he's not even American. Well, he is now, but he's like the lead American on like the Galactic Federation. Like let's think about the Galactic Federation as like a Congress. So like instead of each state gets this amount or Senate or whatever has
Yeah, have
multiple
to be
senators,
world.
right? Yeah. But I'm saying like per world, like
Whoa.
USA puts up Musk, like the
Okay.
Chinese put up some astrophysicist, the Russians have
Dude.
like a sign, and then they represent that
Okay.
planet in the
Okay.
Federation.
So you know how that fucking
So if you apply all the same logic, now we're hearing about it. And if you think about it, maybe in like 2-3 years time, Musk is going to be like, yeah, we've been in this shit. Oh, also, by the way, the world developed light speed or whatever.
Imagine if that's why they keep mentioning this great reset to get the one world government is because we need to be a one world government in order to be inducted into the Galactic Federation. Yes, please. Yes, please. Imagine that's why they keep trying to do it. I mean, that's kind of crazy thinking, but still, it would make sense. Because even in the cartoon Rick and Morty, you know when those heads come in and they're doing the game show. Guess what? All those worlds that they were doing, whatever was left standing, whatever government was still left standing, they probably all agreed on, hey, this is the best we got. They were probably looking for those worlds. So if we had to be one of those, and that's why they keep talking about it, that would make sense. Oh, damn.
I hope we don't need music to save the world. If we do, send like Jacob Collier or something. And if you don't know who that is, look it up. He's sick.
Don't get swifty.
So yeah, that's my theory.
Wow. Would that?
Or I think that'd be a cool way for it to unravel. Like, oh yeah.
Yeah. So would you saying that would?
And I'm not saying it'd be just 3. I'm saying like every country would send.
Okay.
Every country with a space program.
Yeah.
I almost said station, but those are in space. Every country with a space program puts up their best person.
Okay. I see that.
And then apply that to other worlds.
Yeah, understandable. And
that's why it's like the Senate, because then one world who's like, dude, we're so fucking far advanced, they just send one guy.
Very true. Would you think?
And that's why I don't like that's why I don't like the Space Force. Why are we militarizing space if this what seems to be, because nothing's happened yet, peaceful group of people wants us to join them?
Remember what I said earlier on take 1? Remember what I said?
I know, but I didn't agree with it. That's why I'm bringing it up again.
If the Galactic Federation is going to induct us, they probably want to see what our military has, and if we are a threat when
we're not
expand. They probably have to see what we have, though.
I know, but Space Force is just one of Trump's pipe dreams.
But that'd be exactly why he, in his stupidly long bill,
like if they look at that,
the 180 days till the Pentagon has to release all their information on UFOs.
That's still ridiculous. Talk about that for a second.
Yeah, so in that 5,000-page new
coronavirus bill that made illegal streaming a felony.
Exactly.
You can so much dumb shit tied into that.
If they haven't already taken it down, but if they haven't, you can find this.
It should be public knowledge if it passed.
There's a whole page, I believe, that goes to saying if this is signed, the Pentagon has 180 days from signing on December 28th. So when this podcast comes out, it'll be 164 days to release all information that they have on UFOs. And it was passed. So now, with 164 days left, Elon Musk is now the richest man in the world. He also has SpaceX doing autonomous rockets, going to space and returning safely.
Yeah, before you even finish the thought, I found a full text of the bill.
Exactly.
Wait, so what are you talking about? Because now I want to look it up.
Oh, the 180 days to disclosure of all information on UFOs. They probably worded it weird.
Well, how many times is the word disclosure in the bill? Right now, we are at 50. Oh, it keeps going up. 70. Like you said, though, it's almost 6,000 pages. 5,593 pages.
It's insanity, but still.
UFO. I'm gonna look UFO. There's no way this pops up more than once.
More what? Unidentified flying object? Or what?
Unidentified persons.
Oh, shit. Well, so now the Galactic Federation obviously is seeing what we have. I'm back.
Oh, my God. Sky. Aliens is in the bill. Oh, wait.
Exactly. Disclosure on what they have.
No, I think it's referring to...
Oh, no, not the
illegal aliens.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
That's what they're going to label it?
United States Code 40118, Title 49, Employment of Citizens of the United States and Aliens. I don't know why I typed in aliens. I was stupid.
But either way, if Elon Musk is perfecting this and Space Force is, I mean, because their budget, what was it? I sent it to you. I can't remember now. Something in the billions.
What?
The Space Force.
I can't find anything about what you're talking about, the bill, but I'll look after. I'm interested.
What was Space Force's?
$15.2 billion.
Yeah, so if they're putting that towards God knows what technology in order to get us from where we are to where we need to be, But
also, if you think about it, Space Force is only 15.2. NASA is 23.3 billion plus another 400 million from SpaceX because they work hand in hand.
That's right.
They're essentially a single entity at this point, which is not double, but significantly a couple, what, like $7 billion more than what this dumbass fucking branch of the military is out here doing.
Yeah. Good Lord. Wow.
I still think he has a lot more going on than we know.
Well, because think of it. He also has Neuralink. And they almost perfected it with the pig. Remember they put it in the pig?
Yeah.
And remember I also sent you that thing I read about the super soldiers that they're trying to create with the square block that they would either put in your arm or in your probably in your
That's just
skull?
some shit right out of Black Mirror, though. Have you seen that episode? Yeah. That shit's a little scary. Who's this now?
That's
Q
cute
again.
So let's say he perfects that. If you're a soldier going into space,
He thought about fucking with us and just walked away. That's so funny.
I love that guy. If you're a soldier going into space, you'd want to have some sort of superhuman ability. Because either you're going to have an exosuit or your body's going to be able to have to adapt on the spot.
Well, no, we're always going to need oxygen if that's what you're suggesting. Technology wouldn't fix that.
Okay, so let's go here on. I mean, yeah, you'll probably still need the exosuit either way. But imagine going to
if you're truly a human, like, yeah,
Yeah.
if we send like fucking Sophia up to space, yeah, she doesn't need
But
oxygen.
if the Neuralink does what Elon wants,
Also, Sophia's
and it fixes,
that robot, just for
for your sake. But if it does what he says it is, that it'll fix you on the spot. If you're blind, it'll cure your sight. If paraplegic, it'll
like
make
ailments
you
like that, yeah.
You turn into a superhuman. So let's say you get shot in the spine. All of a sudden, this chip activates. Doesn't fucking matter. You stand right back up and keep going.
Well, also what you sent me was like the goal was because it has potential. I don't believe in this shit. But block out the sensation of pain.
Yeah.
I think that could
imagine it'd
be
like
useful.
You're Deadpool, dude.
Yeah, I guess. I don't get how it fixes you though. It's just because it's
so if it's wired into your
maybe
brain,
it like supercharges your neurons to be like, oh, we got to fix that hyper speed.
Well, yeah, because your brain controls your whole meat suit, dude.
Yeah.
So all those passageways, all those pain that you're feeling is because your brain is telling you you have pain there.
Yeah.
So now you have a chip in your brain that says, you don't feel that pain, bro. Keep going. You just got your knee blown out by a bullet. Guess what? Nah, you're good. I'll help you out. Don't worry. I'll keep you moving. So literally, unless you damage the chip, it'd almost be as you'd be a superhero. You'd be a superhuman. So send that into space.
So basically what you just said is we both agree in one way or another he's associated with that.
Yeah. Associated with the Galactic Federation and getting
I look at it from a more humanitarian perspective, because that's the only reason I look at it the way I do is because his whole thing, and he said once it got out that he's the richest man in the world, he's like, yeah, half my money is going to go to charity and the other half is to get us into space. So like his only, like, he's not like, oh yeah, I signed a contract with the military. Obviously, if he did, he wouldn't say it. But no, I'm just saying,
they probably wouldn't let him.
I'm just saying,
they definitely wouldn't let him.
He's said since he had money, like, I'm gonna be what every other billionaire isn't, which is I'm gonna make humanity better, and then whatever I'm not able to achieve by the time I'm dead, the rest of that's going back into humanity anyway, just not in a technological sense. So that's why I think he could be like this, like, front man of, well, I'm the one who got all this shit done. I'm the one who invented, well, obviously, I mean,
he's got a whole
thousands of employees,
but he's definitely hands-on.
But without him, it wouldn't be possible. So that's what I'm saying
funding,
is like,
he has the grants, he's got all of it.
Yeah. Oh, wow. So that's why I look at it not like, oh, I'm doing this so the military can conquer space. I'm doing it so we can
be able to.
I'm doing it space so we can get there in general.
Either way, if Elon Musk, if you ever see this, because I saw on the Joe Rogan podcast,
that was the best joke of this podcast.
and you said you can take out the Neuralink. I want to try it out. I want to see what happens. I'll help you out, man. I'll do it. JMac can attest.
My back hurts.
We have a whole episode that I want to be a cyborg.
Yeah, it's the title. That's all I've
Hey.
been thinking.
I'll give it a shot, buddy. You and me.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Yeah.
I don't know. How long?
Also, every time I say something dumb and then Hayden laughs, I love that your means of sticking up for me are, well, I want to be a cyborg, so.
Fuck. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I have no idea. Did you like send a text or anything while I was setting up? Like, I have no idea how long this, we could be 4 minutes in, we could be 80.
Time has
I wish, why is there no timestamp?
Time has no meaning with Neuralink, bro.
If I full screen it, is there timestamp? No.
I'd like to see The Rock with a Neuralink, dude. Imagine how much he'd get done.
Well, he has steroids. He doesn't need Neuralink.
No.
The Rock is on steroids.
No, probably just testosterone booster, not directly steroids. Probably
well,
just
yeah. I mean, he's a million. He's not shoving needles in his ass, but he's on something.
Yeah, probably just T boosters. He's not taking the full roid system. I mean, now I do backtrack a little bit for Pain and Gain because he was.
It's just like what
you were ginormous. You were huge.
So anyway, Elon Musk.
Yeah, back to Elon Musk.
No, I really do. I want to believe that what I said, that one day because like I said, if you think about it, apply it to UFOs, apply it to anything that's become public knowledge. And it's just like, they don't release it until they know everything about it. So now where it's at the point, and even though an Israeli guy leaked it, if America wanted to cover that up, they could. Very true. Know they could.
Yeah.
And so the 100%. Fact that, and the Pentagon said UFOs are real. So now that this is all coming alive, I thoroughly believe that based off history, there's something bigger going on here than like, oh yeah, we think that this might happen. Like, no, that's definitely in the final stages.
Yeah.
They're leaving room for failure. And then if it works, they're going to be like, told you so. And if it fails, they're going to be like, well, we're new to this, even though it could be like a 50-year-old program that's been like MK Ultra or some shit. That's just like so secretive till it's just not.
You know what I see keep popping up? A Russian scientist keeps claiming that Earth is a reservation that the aliens pretty much created. And the reason we aren't being inducted and the reason we don't know about the great beyond and what's out there is because they're watching us and we're just a science project.
See, but my issue with that is we do know a lot about the great beyond and what's out there, except for other life.
So think about
there's a lot of mysteries to space, but like we know a lot about space.
But what if they made us as a science project, created everything going on here, and just so they could have some other life form get inducted into this federation? Imagine they'd be high-fiving all around as soon as we get inducted in. They'd be like, yeah, our science project did it. Yes. True.
They got like the blue ribbons.
We did it first place.
As if alien technology is that far behind. They just get the first place ribbons. I mean, if that's the case, dope. And if they want one new life form to join, please take Elon Musk. Let the rest of us burn here.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Do we want to do any beef for quotes?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, who knows how long this episode has been?
That's what I'm saying. If it sucks and we're already way over, we could cut it. If there's some funny parts, we could just cut it.
Snip, snap, snip, snip, snap.
Snip, snap, snip, snap.
Snip, snap, snip, snap, snip, snap. You have no idea. I hope you know where that's from if you watch it.
Everyone knows where that's from.
You got a babe?
Yeah, actually. My babe of the week is this sick ass Aurora heated vest. It's a heated vest.
It is.
Is the light on?
Yes, it is.
It's electric, bitch.
Aurora Vest.
Aurora.
Aurora Vest.
O-R-O-R.
Heats your body without even
R-O?
having to try.
I don't even know how to spell it, but it
Heat
works.
pockets placed all over the front.
It's a vest that works like a heated seat.
Runs on
and
battery.
It runs off portable chargers. I can plug my fucking phone into this thing and
2
charge
comes
it.
in every package.
No, it comes with one. My mom.
One comes in every
My mom was
package.
nice enough to get me a spare. But yeah, dude.
Amazing.
Oh my god, I'm
investment.
so
Aurora
fucking warm. Turn off.
Heated vests. Sponsor us, please.
And I spilled beer on this last night, and it still works.
Sponsor us, please.
But yeah, bro, this vest is so clutch. It's like having a heated seat wrapped around your fucking torso. I like to call heated seats booty warmers. This is a titty warmer.
I need.
So yeah, Aurora, thank you. It's my babe of the week.
My babe. Without even having to ask, without even having to know.
Yeah, notice how I didn't ask.
It's my dank GF. Now it's not about food this time, pussy lips. It's not about food this time.
Let's see if I can finish this by the time he's done talking about whatever he ate for dinner.
No, it's not about what we ate for dinner. It's about what she did. It's about how she got my ass up and got me to the gym and held me accountable for being a lazy piece of shit.
And also how she lent us her really nice
And how she
camera.
lent us her fucking
I really
camera.
wish it could record more than...
Wow, the quality of that thing. I mean, this is amazing. Thank you, Q. But
you're seeing the energy from watching the video on that camera put into a fucking one-sided Zoom call with a webcam.
That's my babe because she A, got my ass accountable and got me to the gym to get swole, and B, because she gave us that amazing fucking camera. Oh, that's my babe. That's my babe.
I don't know if I have a beef that I haven't said before. My beef's got to be cold weather, dude.
Again?
I hate cold weather.
Bitch.
Well, that's what I'm saying. I already said it. I'm not going to get into it. Yo, my beef is... No, I already said that, too. Wow. I was going to say Alex Trebek's Final Jeopardy episode. But also, I saw a trailer. You know what? We're turning beef into babes here. I saw a trailer today from Jeopardy on Twitter of Ken Jennings. Like, it was so weird. Johnny goes, and here's your host of Jeopardy, Ken Jennings. And Ken walks out looking fly as fuck. And he's standing there and he's like, it's such an honor to like take the place of Alex. Like, I have the utmost respect for him. I'm happy I got to share the stage with him. Like, that being said, let's get to the first, like, yeah, I'm excited. Comes out on Monday.
Oh, let's go.
But my beef is that it's not Alex Trebek.
That would be a beef of mine too.
Do you have a beef? You never have a beef. You had a beef once when someone gave you lip at work.
I got no beef.
And since then, you haven't had beef.
Nah.
All right.
No beef.
Do we have... I didn't prepare quotes.
I didn't do a quote either. I didn't. I wasn't prepared. I'm sorry.
Okay. Well, TLDR. That means...
What does that mean?
Too long didn't read. It's a Reddit thing. Like, if there's a really long post, you could scroll all the way to the bottom and it'll say TLDR with a short summary, like a one-sentence summary of the post.
Fucking read it.
Okay, so TLDR. Elon Musk is dope. Definitely the richest man in the world. I think he's in cahoots with the Galactic Feds.
Mm-hmm. High five on that. We agree.
Alex Trebek is a babe.
Oh, yep.
We're going to try and up the quality.
Yes, we are. Thank you for hanging around if you did.
And yeah, this has been a Couple Pints Pod.
Safe to say.
We're out.
Bye now. Thank you for coming. See you next week.
Later.